This morning there's no fog and there's no rain on my window, or condensation as some people would call it. Why is that? Well, we're well out of the range for it to be freezing. Maybe later on it will start to drizzle, who knows, but I don't really see much in the way of fog at the moment. Maybe there is just a little haze. They're going to rip all this land up, and we're going to get Lidl and Aldi and houses and so on. Take a look back here at this so-called sports center. I do believe that they're going to tear that down. Every evening, the floodlights are on full blast around this so-called sports center, which really is an alchemical temple, and so is this. And so are all our houses. All housing serves as an alchemical temple in order to get the iron into the clay and to dissolve creation, to weaken it. It will not cleave. You know, this is kind of scary. I don't know what's going to happen. At some point, probably in combination with 5G or 14G or whatever G we're at the moment, people are going to change. In Revelation, we're told that people are going to be in such pain and agony, they'll wish for death, but they cannot die. I always am reminded of Frankenstein. How, according to the story, Frankenstein was cobbled together from dead bodies and jolted with electricity and came alive. This is probably a spell. Most movies are spells, songs are spells. Anyhow, I just wanted to show this. I was told it's going to get warmer and warmer, and then it's going to crash again. This is how they do it. They turn up the cauldron. They turn up the seething pot. The cauldron is what Ezekiel mentioned. The city is the cauldron. We are the flesh. I believe it's Ezekiel chapter 11. And right in the beginning of Jeremiah, it talks about how I look to the north and I see a seething pot. I believe it's Jeremiah in the beginning. What is a seething pot? It's the cauldron that Ezekiel mentions. It's like a crock pot. Slow grill, slow kill. Here's a building I have no idea what it's all about. They threw this up within a matter of weeks, a couple of years. It's a huge building, no windows at all. I don't know, it's about 2 stories. Maybe it's going to serve as a storehouse for mankind. People who don't take their vaccines. So, of course, I lost my train of thought. Take a look at this. Look at all of these electrical towers. What are they really for? I was reading a book on the Indian Crazy Horse, the Indian chief Crazy Horse. He's another one like Mozart that they murdered in cold blood. Nobody really knows what he looks like. There's quite a few images out there, just like with Mozart, but nobody really knows. It's anybody's guess. There is a slight fog back here in haze, if you can see it. Alchemical temple here. And the Indians, at that time, their land was being taken over by Esau. And they were putting up these, what the Indians called talking wires. Talking wires. And the Indians would always pull them down and destroy them. But we all know how that story ended with the Indians and Crazy Horse. They were enticed by Babylon. Canned meat. Instead of hunting, they waited for the canned meat. and they were enthralled with the delicacies of the whore of Babylon. And they succumbed to them, and now we all have seen what has become of the Indians.